guys, Wavy Films here, and today I'm doing my 200 subscriber special, and I'm really excited because I never really thought I'd make it this far, so I just want to thank each and every one of you that watches my videos and subscribes to this channel. So I have a lot of stuff planned for this video, like Q&A, doing some of your guys' suggestions, a surprise unboxing that I was not planning on doing until it just arrived, so I'll do that after the Q&A. Updated room tour because I just changed everything around. As you can see, I have a chair in here now. And just a bunch of other stuff, so yeah, we're going to start off with a Q&A, so let's get into it. So guys, I'm going to start on the Instagram Q&A because I got a bunch more questions on here. I got like 17 questions, and then I'll move over to the YouTube video I posted yesterday, or 2 days ago when you're watching this, and read any questions that came off there, but I think most of those were just suggestions. So let's start. Own_wolf_studios asks, how long does it take you to make a figure? And the answer to that is it's pretty, it depends, because, like, it depends if, like, the complexity of the figure and if I'm really committed to it, because, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm working on Ben 10 customs, and my Accelerate custom from Ben 10, he took 2 days, but I was fully committed to doing him, and I wanted to get him done. I wanted to see how he looked, so yeah, that was like every spare moment I had was working on that custom. Whereas other customs that I do, like I had to make special legs from everything, and he took 2 days. My Supergirl custom, it was only painting on her torso, and her legs a bit, and her arms. She took a day to make, and I was fully committed, whereas something like my Joker I probably could have done in 2 or 3 days, but it took me about a week to finish him because I wasn't fully committed. Also, I was on vacation, so I wasn't always in my hotel room working on him. But yeah, it depends on like how committed I am. Sometimes I'm not really, and I'm like Suicide Squad figures. If I'm just working on figures every day, and one day I just don't really feel like working on figures, but I know I kind of have to, so I'll like do a little bit of work, but not a lot, and I'll just do whatever else I want to do. So it really does just depend. But if I'm fully committed, just usually a couple days. Yeah. Lego_jazz_customs, lots of underscores. Wavy Films, what was your hardest custom to make? To be honest, it's probably my Accelerate custom, which I'll show you right now. This guy right here. And it's not even because the paint job was that hard, because you can see it's literally just a shape, and then the Omnitrix logo. It was the legs, as you can see here. If you guys want me to make a tutorial on how I did these legs, it's not my design, but, well, it's a modified design of somebody else's. I modified it to fit my needs, but if you guys want a tutorial on how to do these, leave it in the comments below, and someday I'll do them, but probably just because of the legs, and then also the head, I had a hard time doing, because I didn't have good reference for the back of his head to see how it looked, but I like how it turned out. And I even like sanded down the sides of his heads, as you can see there. It's not completely round. These sides of his heads are kind of flat, which I think turned out good because he's a fast guy, so he's aerodynamic, so he's really sleek and stuff. But probably my hardest custom, but one of my best turning out, to be honest. Hotel_Cortez_ asks, after your Ben 10 customs, what side projects will you do? Well, Ben 10 right now, I want to do the original, all of the aliens in the original series, so I want to first by doing the original 10, and then doing the extra, like, 3 or 4, I think, that were also in the original series. After that, I have CW customs to work on. I'm redoing all my Legends Tomorrow customs, so that's going to be fun, although I don't have to make Captain Cold or Hawkman or Hawkgirl, thank God. They were probably actually Adam was the hardest, but I've gotten better as a customizer now, plus I painted an Iron Man, so how hard could it be? And then also, once Legend Tomorrow comes on, depending on how late it is when that showcase goes up, I'm thinking I'll upload it around the mid-season premiere, like, get all of the showcases up, just because that's when I will probably have time to do it, so for all the mid-season premieres, so for that, for Legend Tomorrow, I'm doing all the Legend Tomorrow characters, plus all the Justice League of America characters we see in the first half of the season. Then for Flash Showcase, I'm doing Flash, Real Jay Garrick, Savitar, and Kid Flash. Those are my hopes. I might also do Black Flash from Zoom at the end of the last episode. Supergirl will be Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Superman, and then if we see these two people in the first half of the season, I'll make Miss Martian and Superboy, or Mon-El, which is a different Superboy than I know because I only watch Young Justice. And then for Arrow Showcase, it's going to be Arrow, Artemis, something Mad Dog, Mr. Terrific, I think that's his name, only if we see him in costume, so I'm not sure if we will. And then the villain, whoever the villain is. So that's my project after Ben 10 to work on. I also have a bunch of commissions I have to probably get started on soon. Yeah. And then after that, it'll probably... I still have regular show Adventure Time customs that are just kind of, whenever I don't have something to work on, I'll work on them. That's also what my commissions are for, but... Yeah, but basically after Ben 10, it's going to be CW. Lego Batman 1993 asks, what's your favorite custom you've made? That's a hard one. I gotta think about that for a second. The answer to that is probably my Harley Quinn, or, because I really like how that figure turned out, or my forearms from Ben 10, or Accelerate, any of my Ben 10 customs really, or Harley Quinn, just because I really like how Harley Quinn turned out, but also like all my Ben 10 customs really push my limits as a customizer, because I have to do a bunch of sculpting, a bunch of sanding, a bunch of modifying pieces like Accelerate's legs. I had to sculpt his head, modify his head, sculpt his tail. Then for forearms, I figured I'd just use the garment on piece. I had to sand down the ridges, sculpt on his muscles, and yeah. A lot of my Ben 10 figures I really like, although I've only have 3, but I'm working on a 4th one. So yeah, probably, although overall that probably Harley Quinn, because I really like it, plus Margot Robbie's hot. How did you befriend other people in the customizing community? Julian.Reese asks. I don't really, like, okay, so I have like 2 main friends in the customizing community, really. I'm sorry if when I say these people's names, I don't mention your name if you consider us friends. I just can't really think of them all right now, plus there's not really anyone else I think of other than these 2, but there's Lego Freak, who has a channel way bigger than mine. He has like 1,500 subscribers, I think, so yeah, and I'm only at measly 200. But I'll leave a link to his YouTube down in the description, as well as Blank Brick Customs, which I'll also leave down in the description. So yeah, Lego Freak was kind of easy, because he was one of the main people that got me back into customizing after, because I've tried customizing before, but I just was like discouraged, because I look at like Ross's figures or Moose Fig's figures, and I'd be like, I'm never going to be as good as them, because, well, I'm terrible. So yeah, I always looked at their figures and I was like, I can't do it, and I always get discouraged. And then I started watching his videos, and he had tutorials, and yeah, and he was at the time when I saw his channel, he was a beginning customizer, so it was kind of like he was only a couple months on YouTube, and it was kind of cool to see, like, oh, like watch him get better over time, and maybe like, oh, so I can too. And so then he eventually, and I was like subscribed to his channel, I commented on his videos. I was basically just a fan of his until he made a video where he's like, oh, I got a Skype, so if any fans want to chat with me, I'll talk to you guys. So then I Skyped with him one time, and I just kept asking him to Skype again and again, and we just Skyped a lot, and we became friends. And then Blank Brick Customs, I met him more so over Instagram, where it was, we just kind of DM back and forth, just talking about like ideas for customs, or we're gonna make a trade soon, so I'll probably make a video when that comes in, and just stuff like that. And we just kept DMing until like I consider him a friend, because yeah. So it's more so, for me, it's more so just be a fan of them first, and then just kind of slide your way in, I guess. So yeah, Hurt_Customs asks, who or what inspired you to start customizing? Mostly MGF. I watched his videos all the time, and I don't really know how I found his channel. I don't remember how, but I remember just watching his videos and being just be like, wow, this is cool. At first I thought they were official Lego figures, and I was like, what sets do those come in? And then I realized, oh, he makes them. I didn't know how he did. And then he said painted, and I was like, oh. So that kind of inspired me to start. The first custom I ever attempted to make was an Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, because I was into Pokemon at the time. And actually, one sec. Right here, I have the hat that I was going to make for him. This is the first ever Lego piece I ever painted on. It's like the baby of my customizing. It's like MGF. So yeah. Sparky, whoa, voice crack. Sparkies_Lego_Customs asks, what's your favorite Ben 10 alien? Way big. He's basically Giant Man from Civil War. He's just, way big is so awesome. He looks awesome. Ultimate way big. Don't even get me started. He looks awesome. Mainly because blue's my favorite color, but yeah, way big all the way. He basically, if you don't know, way big is just a guy who's like a regular guy size, but then he can grow really big. And then ultimate way big can grow like 10 times bigger. Adorier, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Adorier YouTube Productions asks, what was your first Lego set? My first Lego set was Indiana Jones, the one with the Ark, the one with the snakes and the Ark and stuff. So yeah, that was my first set. Although I know I had Lego before that, I had like a bucket of it. Although I was more into Mega Bloks, but I had like a bucket of actual Lego, which I don't know where I got from. And then also my first ever like Lego piece that I had came from my babysitter, because it was pretty hard for me to move because it was when I was going into SK, so I just made all my friends and then I had to move. And so my babysitter, she had Lego, and she'd only let us play with it when the babies went to sleep, because she didn't want them to eat them or something, I guess. So we'd play with them, and then she let me keep a Lego guy. It was just a regular yellow smiley face, a white shirt, some gray pants, and then it came with one of those really old Lego tricycles, like it's like the motorbike with 3 wheels. I'll put a picture up right now. That's basically, that was what I had as my first Lego piece, but my first Lego set was the Indiana Jones one. Because Rick Customs asks, in terms of climatic universe, TV movies, and expanded material, who do you think at this moment in time is making better content, Marvel or DC? Well, there's a lot of factors you gotta put in there, like Marvel. Although I think, like, DC and Marvel TV is a little hard to compete, because it's like, personally I like the Marvel TV shows better, but you gotta take into account that those are Netflix exclusive, and most people might not have Netflix, although it's pretty cheap, like, what are you doing? Whereas DC TV is just on the TV, so you gotta take that into account, but then also the movies, whereas Marvel's in Phase 3, whereas DC only has 3 movies, assuming you just mean in the DCEU. And then also, if you think about comics, Marvel has the big Civil War 2 going on right now, whereas DC has DC Rebirth going on right now, which I'm following both. Well, I'm following Flash Rebirth, because Flash is my favorite superhero. So, yeah. But to be honest, I think it's Marvel. Although I do prefer DC to Marvel, Marvel definitely is winning the game, whereas, like, it's winning the game because it has these 2 great TV shows on right now, Jessica Jones and Daredevil. It's coming out with a 3rd one later this year, Luke Cage. It's, like, going into, like, its 20th movie. Actually, it's probably less than 20, but you get the idea. And they're building up this universe, whereas DC has two movies out right now. They're going into their 3rd one. And of course they're connected, or no, 3 movies, I forgot about Suicide Squad. They have 3 movies out right now, and the thing is that the critics, although don't trust the critics, I agree somewhat on Batman vs Superman where it wasn't really that good, whereas Suicide Squad was really good. But Batman vs Superman wasn't that good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Marvel for that one. They're just winning the game. Freestyle Films asked, what was your first custom? This was basically the first piece I ever painted, the Ash Ketchum helmet, but the first custom I've ever made was my Mark 1 Iron Man suit, which if you want to see, I'll probably show it later sometime in this video, but you can also go subscribe, or not subscribe, you can go to my 100 subscriber special where I show him off. Lego_Jazz_Customs again ask, what would you do if you shake Justin Bieber's hand? Well, I don't care much for drama, and if there was a magical spell on me that just anytime I saw him I had to go up and shake his hand, I just walk away. I don't really care about celebrity news or anything like that, so like I get that he's done bad stuff and stuff, so I wouldn't care and just walk away. It's not like I'd punch him in the face, because he didn't do anything to me personally to make me hate him, really. He's done bad stuff, but yeah. Asks, where do you get your name idea from? And it's kind of a story. So I had a bunch of YouTube channels before this one, but I kept changing them because I wanted to do different stuff on my YouTube channel. So for example, my first ever channel, which is deleted now, I'm sorry, was PokeKing861. And that was because I opened Pokemon packs on that one, because I was into Pokemon at the time. Then I made a new channel after that called Guy Gaming, which I did gaming videos on, and I kept making new channels to change the name so that I could do different things, so that I wasn't like making gaming videos on a channel called Lego stuff or whatever. So I wanted to make a new channel, give it a name that just was kind of broad, so that whatever I wanted to do on the channel, it wouldn't have to reflect the name of the channel, so that I could do whatever I wanted. So I was thinking like, oh, what could be a good name, so I thought of some YouTubers I was thinking of that have broad names. I wasn't going to do my real name, and I still won't reveal my last name to anybody. Well, I don't want to, at least. Not that I mean in the future I probably will, but I wanted to, so I thought about a bunch of YouTubers who have miscellaneous names, and the one I kept coming back to was Forest Fire Films. If you don't know, Forest 101, pretty awesome stop motioner, like really good. So I was thinking like, yeah, technically his name doesn't really have anything to do with stop motion in it, so I thought Films. So I was like, okay, I'll take that, and I was like, okay, what can I take from his name? And so I was like, okay, Fire. And then I was like, Flaming Films or something. I was like, no, that's just copying. So I was like, okay, well then what's the opposite of Fire? And I was like, okay, Water. And this is actually my thought process. Although, albeit it was like 4 years ago. I don't think it's been 4 years ago. Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago that I came up with this. So yeah. But this was my actual thought process. I was like, okay, so Water, like Water Films or something, and I was like, Wavy Films, and then I just stuck with Wavy Films. So yeah, that's how I got my name. Reviewer 101 asks, what days are you going to Brick Fair next year? Hopefully next year I go as a vendor, so you guys can come and see my customs in person. So technically if I do that, I'll be there every day. But yeah, I really hope to get that, do that, because then you guys can come meet me. I'd love to meet some of you guys in person, and you guys can check out my customs in person. So yeah. He also asks, why Jared Leto is your better over Ledger to you? Assuming the gist of your question is why do I prefer Jared Leto's Joker over Heath Ledger? Not only do I like the DCEU universe better than the Nolan universe, because I feel like the Nolan universe was basically a what if Batman was part of real life, like what if Batman was real. Whereas the DCEU is a realistic comic book world. And that's mostly where I am, whereas Leto is way more comic book accurate. I mean, of course, Joker doesn't have a damage tattoo on his forehead, which at first I didn't like, but I got over it. But yeah, originally, So I like Leto better because he has like the bleach white skin and the gray hair, whereas Ledger, like, I'm not gonna deny that Ledger didn't give a really good performance. But it's just that, like, Ledger, like I said, he was more of them trying to bring Joker, what if he was real? And you're like, yeah, in real life, nobody would really have their skin bleached white and their hair dyed green. So they gave him, like, hair dye, and his hair wasn't even that green, and he had makeup on. And he kind of strayed from the comic books a lot, which is something I didn't like. And also, I feel like Dark Knight is overrated. So hate me in the comments if you will. I really feel like the Dark Knight trilogy is overrated. Of course, Dark Knight Rises wasn't the best, but yeah. So basically it was really just, I like more comic book accurate stuff. Like, the DCEU is exactly what I was looking for in DC movies. Because I wanted a more realistic comic book world than a comic book brought to life, if that makes sense to you. So, yeah, I basically just like it more because I like the more comic book accurate performance. And he also asked top 5 hated movies. I don't really have a lot of opinion on movies, but I don't know, like the first 3 Star Wars prequels, sure. I'm just thinking of movies I don't really like. I don't like make lists like this. What's another movie I didn't like? Van Forstick. And X-Men Origins Wolverine, there you go. I don't really think about that stuff a lot of the time, because I like to focus on the positive. No, I don't really think about stuff like that all the time. Like, I know what my favorite movie is, but... Oh, the next question. Cian Walsh _2505 asks, what's your favorite movie? Suicide Squad, to be honest. I actually really enjoyed that movie, and I've seen it a couple times. So, yeah, honestly, that probably is my favorite movie. Last question on Instagram, Customs 4 Days asks, what made you start Customs? Oh, that's just the same question as earlier, MGF. So, yeah, guys, that's about it. Oh, wait, I have to check out the YouTube comments. So we only have one question on YouTube. The last question of this Q&A from Lego Souls asks, what character do you want to be added into the MCU? If we're talking just character that Marvel has the rights to and we haven't seen in any movie before, probably Squirrel Girl, because I think somebody, I don't know who, I don't really remember, expressed interest in playing Squirrel Girl in a Marvel movie. Plus, I think it'd be really awesome in Infinity War, because they say they're gonna introduce a bunch of new characters in Infinity War. I think it'd be cool, because in the comics, Squirrel Girl has defeated Thanos, so I'd like to see in Infinity War, like, they're all trying to beat Thanos, and everyone else gets scolded, and the Squirrel Girl just shows up like the hero of the day, beats Thanos. Although they probably wouldn't do that, because they don't want to make it that silly, like the comic books. They want to make it a more epic, climactic movie, so that makes sense. But if we're talking about if Marvel could get rights to any character, definitely the X-Men. I'd love to see like the Avengers X-Men, or Avengers vs. X-Men storyline in the movies. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. So now, guys, that's it for the Q&A. Thank you to everyone who asked a question. Now we're going to move into the unboxing. Alright, guys, so this is an unboxing from Lego.com. So yeah, I got these sets about just last week, actually. Actually, it's just one set. I ordered 2 sets, but the one was on back order, and I'll tell you what it is after I open this. Trusty safety scissors. So yeah, this is a surprise unboxing because I wasn't expecting it to come in this early. I was expecting it to come in later in the day. But I'm trying to open it here. My trusty safety scissors. There we go. Here we go. So, what set did I get? I'll show you. I got, oh, this is sweet, Lego Civil War Tanker Truck Takedown. This honestly looks so awesome. The box is way bigger than I thought in person. And I also got this mini Lego Creator London bus set as a freebie, so that's pretty cool. The other set I got was Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, and the reason I ordered these two offline was because I swear to God they're not available in Canada. Like, I looked everywhere. I heard that Doctor Strange was a Target exclusive. We don't have Targets here, so that might be why, but yeah. I did also get the Sanctum Sanctorum, which should come in the, well, it won't ship until the end of August. So, yeah. So, guys, now that I'm done this, we'll move into your guys' suggestions on what I should do in this video. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start by reading off your guys' suggestions on what I should do in this video. I'm sorry if I don't get to yours, it's just that I can't do everything in this video. I'm going to try and do as many as I can, and some of them I might not be able to do due to like time or something, so yeah. Kasi Miro Tameo, I think that's your name, sorry if I messed it up, says you can make a challenge with Lego. Okay.
There's like bionics and stuff. It's so hard to... Wait, am I allowed to dismantle stuff?
Okay guys, so the comment said to do a Lego challenge, or make up a challenge with Lego, so I'm going to set my phone on a timer for 1 minute. This is Ty. And the person to build the tallest tower in 1 minute wins. What do they win? Nothing.
Aw, I wanted milk.
Well, we don't even have any milk, even if you did win.
That's actually thoroughly disappointing.
2.
Can we like move it so they can see?
It's fine.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, start!
Complicated woman.
Okay.
If I were a woman. Whoa, this is big.
Crap. Stop. Okay, where's your tower?
Whoa, wait, did the wheel fall off? Or
No.
it's just not... Okay, that's my
Okay,
tower.
well, a minute. I win.
Wait, this is my tower. If
No,
I put this
no.
up...
No, you didn't build that. Ben Jesus _ carpet. Oh, nice name. Says you could dab. Okay. I don't even know if that was right. Mr. Quick Tip says, add a time lapse of painting a figure. Okay. Alright guys, so that's all the Instagram ones that I can do, and now we'll move into the YouTube ones. So yeah. Clash Bricks with a Z is better asks, you should bake a stop motion. IDK, congrats on 200. I'm almost there. Thanks man, and congratulations to you. Sure, I'm not actually gonna make one because I haven't done that for a while, but I am going to show you guys some footage of a stop motion I was working on. If you know, my most viewed video on this channel is my Avengers Age of Ultron Comic Con stop motion of what I thought it was, because that was before they released the actual footage. So I wanted to do that with the Civil War trailer, just, you know, gather a bunch of descriptions on what it was and remake it to what I think it would be. There's also a bunch of leaked pictures and video about it, so some of them I got right. So yeah, now we'll move into that.
Red Wing, launch. Eyes on the target, folks. Those you an unpayable debt. While a great many people see you as a hero, there are some people who prefer the word vigilante. People are afraid. We're operating with oversight. Without boundaries, we're no better than the bad guys. That's what this is about to you? Protection? You know, sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. Are we still friends? Depends on how hard you hit me. What's the plan? We fight.
Alright guys, so that footage was, like I said, I never finished it because I kind of got discouraged too, but I think I got pretty close to some of the scenes in Captain America Civil War. Red Brick 777 says, you should do a contest video. I did one for my 200 special. Sure, stay to the end of this video, guys. If you want to enter the contest, I'll think about it. Well, I'll do one, but I'll think about what it's going to be about and stuff. Oh my god, that was like 7 voice cracks in 1 word. Holy. Stay to the end of this video if you want to enter the contest, and I'll talk about prizes and stuff there. Stickbotboy 759 says, you should do a custom YouTuber. Here's a custom Kevin Smith I made a while ago. Actually, not a while ago, but a week ago. And he has a YouTube channel, so he's a YouTuber. There. Alright guys, thank you all for the suggestions. I'm sorry if I didn't read yours. I mean, I read all of them, but I'm sorry if I didn't read yours on camera. Just because it was due to time constraints. As well as some of them I just can't do right now, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah. I guess now we'll move into the room tour. Alright guys, so now we're going to start the room tour, and just taking a quick overview look here, you can tell that it's pretty different from the last time I did one. Starting over with my desk, I kept this thing, but I am going to move it soon. And there's the tanker truck takedown. I'll probably add that to my Civil War setup over there. As you can see over here, I changed a bit of stuff. I moved all of my whips and figures and stuff over to here. That fell down. In that drawer I have a bunch of brick arms and third-party accessories. Over here is just all the figures I'm working on. Those are for some figures that I'm trading. Not Giant Man though. And then here's all my Ben 10 figures. And then over there is my little station where I have a bunch of green stuff drying for Diamond Head from Ben 10. I have my 3x3 and my square one back there. And down here I have a bunch of figures that I really like. My wallet, my rings, my Swiss Army knife, and my stand for when I do videos. Up top here I have my laptop, this magnifying glass, some other stuff, and I have all my paint and stuff over here. I'm gonna have to reorganize soon, but I have all my paint and stuff here, and I stacked my pops up like that. Moving over, I decided to put my bins with Lego over here, and there's my thing that has all my Lego items in it, and this has all my Lego minifigures in it, and those go side by side. There we go. Then there's my computer case. Then, as you can see here, I put all of my shelves together. Before it was one here, and one over here. Speaking of over here, this is where the couch is now, in this corner. So yeah, I put them all together. And I kind of reorganized. I put the Quinjet and Destiny's Bounty at top. Over here I have my broken 3x3, some boxes that have Lego sets still in them. I put some Ninjago and DC set together. Down here I have the Captain America Civil War Black Panther Pursuit box and the Tanker Truck Takedown box, because I do plan on reviewing this set. And then down here I have a bunch of just bags, and then over there's my computer case. Moving over here, I took out all of my Minecraft sets were previously just in their boxes, and I've made this little setup here, so I put them all together, so I think that's pretty cool. And then in the back there I have the end. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool setup. It's like, it looks like an entire world, I guess, if it was Minecraft was 2D. And then there's the end in the back. I really like it. And then I put the London bus over here, which is actually a really cool build. I didn't really care much for it. I was just like, okay, free stuff, but it's actually really cool. And then over here I have, of course, my Bat Cave with the Bat family up here. Moving down, I have my Civil War setup, which I'm going to add the Tanker Truck Takedown to. My Suicide Squad setup, and then some blank spaces. Some free, not free, what am I talking about? Some customs that are for sale. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And, I think, yeah, one of those figures, you can guess who, in the comments before I reveal it, will be the winning of, or the prize for the first place winner of the contest. So guess which one, I'll tell you at the end of the video. So that was just, also up here I have Emmett's Constructo-Mech and some little things that used to be on my desk, tissue box and Batman cereal. So yeah guys, that is about it for my room. I was just showing you guys kind of how I changed it up and stuff. Hopefully it's less echoey in here because I have more stuff and it's more compact. So yeah, now we'll get into the outro. So anyway guys, thank you all for 200 subscribers. I'm going to talk about the contest now. So, upload a video called Wavy Films 200 subscriber contest, or Wavy Films contest, or whatever. Once you upload it, comment on this video that, to let me know to go check it out, because I'm not going to find it anywhere else. And to enter, all you need is to enter 2 figures, one from a movie and one from a TV show. It doesn't matter what movie or TV show. And like I said, just comment on this video with hashtag WavyFilms200, or what am I saying? I'm talking Instagram right now. No, comment with, hey, I uploaded a video, can you go check it out? And I'll go check it out, and you'll be entered, and the winner will receive this. My Lego Deadpool for my Deadpool showcase. I don't even have my other Deadpool anymore, I took them apart. So yeah, the winner will receive this guy. So enter, chance to win. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys all for 200 subscribers. And be sure to check out all the links in the description, so that you can check out I post behind the scenes photos of upcoming customs and other stuff. So yeah guys, thank you all for 200 subscribers. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!